Hi.
First off, I apologize for not posting for a really long time because I've been hospitalized for a traffic accident. My shoulder is still pretty messed up. Okay, but now I return just in time for New Year. Chinese New Year.
恭喜恭喜恭喜你，恭喜恭喜恭喜你。
So today we are going to look at the most oppressed minority, even more than Genshin Impact players, which is OC figures by Chinese companies on myfigurecollection.com. Let's go! Hobby Sakura is a new Chinese figure company, or at least that's what their Twitter led me to believe. I don't know if they were doing anything prior to this because I'm not interested to go through their Weibo or know if I'm even allowed to. So you can see the prototype of this Atsumi Shioko figure as their first post. The character Atsumi is an OC by the artist Archo. Here's their Twitter handle. There's around 5 existing illustrations of her, but this is the only safe one I can show in this video, and it is also the base for this figure. Okay, so she was never on my radar. I don't like collecting OC, but if it hits a certain spot like GAD Inu by illustrator Neko, which I did pre-order, I will be down for it. On a related note, GAD series figures are made by Chinese figure Maitos, so they are on the same boat as this Atsumi here. Being a Japanese artist OC, we have a Chinese manufacturer, so I don't understand how one was allowed on MFC while the other is not. What attracts me to buy Atsumi is the fact that she is real cheap, not even 10k yen on AmiAmi for a 1/6. But what really seals the deal is that someone I know want to let go of his pre-order and he's willing to cover for the shipping fee. So technically I got her for even cheaper. Seriously, with that price I would feel bad for even complaining about anything. I've paid more for a Kuji price figure, you know. But just for comparison's sake, we have another JK Team figure, which is Master Altria by Alter, a renowned Japanese figure company. She previously retailed at 30k yen, which doesn't sound much of a difference with Atsumi, but 2016 yen is much stronger, so the price gap is more significant than you think. With Atsumi price, it's obvious they need to cut the cost somewhere, and that's what we are going to find out. First, we have the box. Atsumi came in a pretty standard box. We have the box window at the front and pictures of figure around it. The figure came with a bonus wall scroll which they just snuck together inside. The extra face is giving me a bit of jump scare sometimes, not gonna lie. Meanwhile, Alter has this transparent box. Some people think it looks premium, but honestly it feels like a glorified pop-up box for me. Apart from both of them being in school uniform, there are other similarities like they are both blonde with a prominent ahoge. We can pretend like they are classmates. Altria is a Nobi student council type who is ready to bong the airhead Atsumi here for skipping class or something. There is one massive difference, which is the scale. Both these characters' real height is supposedly around 155cm, but Atsumi is a lot taller since she is a 1/6 while Altria is a 1/7. Starting from the bottom, the base, Atsumi has this clear acrylic base, nothing really worth mentioning, while Altria has a simple decorated base with her name written on it. It's worth to notice that the position of the name is used to tell us the figure intended display angle, the closest we can get to the original illustration. Meanwhile, Atsumi has none of that since she is meant for 360 viewing. After all, the figure's main gimmick is at the back side. Well, speaking about gimmicks, Atsumi has two. Both cannot be shown in the video for different reasons. Supposedly the tag is covered with different kind of paint that makes it nicer and smoother to touch. I cannot demonstrate in the video, but yeah, I touched both Atsumi and Altria style simultaneously and the difference is there. Next is this temperature sensitive transparent Pansu, which I will not show for obvious reason. I zoom the picture so close that you don't even know what you're looking at here, but yeah, here's the difference for the temperature change. There are two versions, white and blue. I'm glad I got the blue version since there's a color in the original illustration, and also the idea of Atsumi taking time to match her Pansu with her nail is just amusing to me. Alright, Atsumi is gimmicky, cheaper, bigger, so where's the downside? To crack this mystery, we need to look at the most important part.
Feet.
Notice this subtle bump here and lining between Altria's sock and skin? That is all you need to see. This kind of fine details are not present in Atsumi. Her socks just look like a different colored tube. The same can be said about the clothing as well. Altria's cup has a certain softness to it, while Atsumi's is rougher by comparison. However, the details on Atsumi's bag are surprisingly superior. You can see that on the zipper part, there is a clear coarse cut for Atsumi's hair, like a hair cut. I'm sorry. Comparing it to Altria's well-defined braid, Atsumi's supposedly puffy hair looks more like a dried up noodle. After all, the hair isn't exactly the main focus when you're viewing her from the back. All in all, she's really worth it. The lack of details is compensated with her sheer presence alone. The gimmicks are not necessary but welcome. If you can find her at around the pre-order price, she's definitely worth every penny. You can even check out Hobby Sakura's catalog, maybe there are things more to your liking. Chinese companies are killing it recently. When you see something by Mayitos or Apex and then compare their price to the lack of Phoenix, maybe going
冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情就冰淇淋。
is the rational choice.